Hey, band directors, it's Dwayne Huff with Band Leadership Seminars, Band Leadership Online, and the brand new Band Leadership Mini Course, which you can get 100% free by clicking the link up here or running over to www.bandleadershipseminars.com, clicking on the big red link that says access the course here. It's free, it's a gift, and I want to serve you and your band. I won't bore you with the details, all the information is over there, so either click the link or go to bandleadershipseminars.com. But in this video, I'm answering a band director question. I don't know if you knew this, but I have a private Facebook group called the Band Leadership Inner Circle. I invite you to join us. But when people come into the group, they fill out 3 questions. What's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest frustration? What do you most want to focus on with your student leaders? And I answer those questions. And I'm going to answer one of them right here. Then I'm going to post in that group. So make sure you join us, Band Leadership Inner Circle. But here's the thing. For those of you, by the way, who do not know me, my name is Dwayne Huff, Band Leadership Seminars. I come from a student leader background. 9-time student leader, 6-time drum major in the marching band, all in the marching band. And so this has been in my heart and my soul since I was 15 years old. But 7 years ago, I started going out to schools across the country from East Coast to West Coast. And band directors who have successful programs, who are doing everything wonderfully, they're crushing it, they're competitive. There might not be a big band, there may be a small band, there may be a BOA band, but they reach out to me, and even though they're successful, they say, Dwayne, how do we train and develop our leaders so that they're effective and they know exactly what to do and they can actually lead as a servant leader? And so that's where I come in, and they tell me their biggest frustration is one of these that you see right here. The question comes in, Dwayne, how do I reach all of them? And short answer, bad news. Good news and bad. Short answer, I don't think you can. I don't think you can reach them all. I think you've come to that conclusion, and the band director who asked that question has probably come to that conclusion. However, you can have a competitive advantage in reaching more of them, and possibly all of them, depending on the mix, the dynamics, and the situation going on in your band. The good news is you can find out how to do that specifically in that mini course that I just told you about. Run over to bandleadershipseminars.com, click on the red link, get access to the free course. What I've done, well, I'm not going to bore you. Go over there. There's a video that explains the whole thing, but that will give you a competitive edge. And one of the competitive advantages you'll get as you go through that course with your students, you're going to start to see how to reach each individual. So short answer, I don't think you can reach them all, but if you can, I'm going to give you a distinct advantage. So make sure you run over there. I think it comes down to patience. I think it comes down to meeting them individually as opposed to trying to meet all of them or reach all of them. But day by day, day in and day out, look up this. This is a great resource. Go to YouTube, type in John Maxwell, The 5 Levels of Leadership. Because here's what I believe it comes down to. I believe your ability to reach those students individually and as many as possible, or maybe even all of them, how do we reach all of them, comes down to your level of leadership with each individual kid, right? And what you're going to learn, to summarize it from Dr. John Maxwell, is that you're not on the same level, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5 with each of your kids, but you strive to climb those levels, and you do it on an individual basis. Now, if you've got a huge band, what you're going to learn in the free mini course as you take your students through it is going to show you how to do that a little quicker with a group. So what you're going to end up finding out is, okay, I can reach these kids pretty easily. These kids might need a little bit of work. These kids are never coming along, so I'm not even going to try, if that's what you want to do. But between those two things, I know it's frustrating. I know it's challenging. I know there's some that are on the fringes and you just want to bring them back in. And here's the other thing I would say. If you can't reach them, maybe somebody else in your band can. Maybe your assistant band director. Maybe one of your staff members. Maybe one of the other students. So how do we reach them all? Well, we have to take the burden off of ourselves. I know when I go out and do my live seminars, if you're not familiar with my work, I go out and I do 8-hour-day live seminars. We teach all day. We interact. It's a great time. I also have an online course, and what I've learned over the last 7 years is that I can't reach them all when I'm right there in that room. That's why I leave the online course behind as a bonus, so hopefully we can reach more. But I don't believe I'm meant to reach them all. I believe I'm there for 1 kid, 2 kids, 10 kids. And what I always tell people is, look, when I come out to your area, when you bring me out to your school live, or whenever you do my online course, if Dr. Tim comes in the area, whether you're invested in me or not, go see him too. Because Dr. Tim's going to reach some people that I can't. You're going to reach some people that your assistant can't. You're going to reach some kids that are challenges, and some of your students and some of your student leaders. That's why you have a leadership team, is going to be able to reach some. So how do you reach them all? You build a leadership team, and you come together with those resources to cast the vision and an intention to reach them all. And if you go through the online course that I'm going to give you for free, that you go to bandleadershipseminars.com and get, or click on the link above, you're going to see in the first few lessons what I mean about reaching each kid where they are. And if you'll bring them through the conversation and facilitate conversation based on the videos that are going to be in that course, you're going to start to get some really good insight into kids, maybe not just your leaders, but some of the ones you've been working with and haven't been able to reach, and you're going to have these distinctions, and they're going to go off. And when you do, I want to hear about it, right? So if you're watching this on the replay, which is what happens most of the time, I want to hear your thoughts as a music educator, your advice to your peers about how you reach the difficult or the almost unreachable, because this is my opinion. This is my experience. And this is what I've learned as I've been on the road for 7 years. And whenever I was a drum major for 6 times and a 9-time student leader, I couldn't reach them all. But in hindsight, looking back over what I know now, I know how to reach more of them. And one of the ways you reach more of them is stop being the person who has to reach them. Let Dr. Tim, let me, let another educator, let the principal, let a fellow teacher be the one to reach them. Don't put the burden on yourself that you're going to reach them all. I would imagine that would drive you absolutely crazy, especially since you're in that classroom day in, day out, year after year after year. Hey, look, I honor you for what you do. I have never been a band director, but if I can serve you, let me know, reach out to me. That's why I want you to grab that free mini course. And you can run over to bandleadershipseminars.com or click the link above. I've got a video that explains the whole thing. Jump in there. It's free of charge. You don't like it, just jump back out. No big deal, no charge. But it's my way of serving you, because I know that I can't reach them all, which means you and I may never work together. I hope we do one day. I hope you love that free course so much you're like, hey, man, you got to come out and hang with us, man. Or, hey, we want to take your full online course, which is over 8 hours of content. And I hope we can do that together. But if not, what I come to realize, and the reason I put out my content is, though, I know I can't reach everybody one-on-one personally, in person, but I want to reach as many as I possibly can. These videos that you're going to see in this course and the videos that I've created throughout the last 7 years have reached over 5,000 band programs and counting. And my goal is to reach as many as I possibly can. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say there's 25,000 high schools. And I think with band programs across the country, I'm on a mission to meet them all and to serve them all. But I'm one man, and I don't know if I can do it, and I don't know if I can reach them all. So for now, take the burden off yourself. You may not be able to reach them all, but somebody can. And if you'll leverage that person to reach the kid, then guess what? You've met the result and you've reached them all. So I hope that serves. I hope that helps. If you like this and if you like these videos, there's a ton of them backlogged. Like the page, you'll see when I go live. If you know an educator that could use this message, send it out to them. Run over to bandleadershipseminars.com, grab that free course for your kids, prepare them for the upcoming marching band season, and jump in our band leadership inner circle community. It's just for band directors. It's where I answer questions. It's where they ask questions, where you can support each other. You can network, learn best practices, and it grows every single day. So be a part of it. But remember, even if you don't know how to reach them all, keep trying. Never give up, because let me tell you something. I was one of those almost unreachable kids, and you, as a music educator, kept me in. One more day, I almost quit band, if you know my story. In 9th grade, the first 3 days of band camp, I'm like, you can keep this. But my peers, student leaders, reached out to me, pulled me back in. And at the end of the year, I was going to quit, didn't know if I was going to come back. My band director reached out to me and said, hey, man, I see some leadership potential in you. What would you think about going away and learn how to do that, come back and serve in the band? I said, sure. Thin threads, because the only reason I went, because it was back in my hometown, and I was missing my friends and family. You never know what's going to reach those kids. You never know who's going to reach those kids, but I promise you that you have the ability to reach more than you even know, and I know you see it Every day when you look back, and I know you got kids who come back to you and thank you for the experience that you gave them, don't quit. Don't give up. You're doing amazing things. You're changing lives. And if I can serve you and help you and change those lives, please allow me to. Start with that free mini course that will help train and develop your leaders in time for marching band. Run over to bandleadershipseminars.com or click the link in there and let me hear from you. If you have a comment, drop it below. If you have a question, I make these videos based on the questions I hear from band directors. I'm going to continue to serve you starting right now every single day throughout marching band season and beyond. So until we talk again, have a great day. And remember, you can inspire superior performance, but it starts not only with a leadership team, it starts with your leadership. And to find out what levels you're on, the 5 levels of leadership, what level are you on with each kid, and then learning how to make the distinctions about who they are as individuals and connecting with them and building up that ladder one kid at a time. I hope that serves. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.